I need you to convince her in the way only you can.
What's in it for me?
What you've always wanted. Me.
So in terms of your performances and in the direction that you get and the direction that you want to take your characters, tell me how you play against and play with the versions from the movie and kind of wanting to pay homage without copying and doing your own thing.
I had a pretty easy job. I still haven't seen the film. So I've seen little snippets here and there on YouTube, but it was a creative choice to not mimic them.
Right. And we were told very, like, right from the start, do not copy their performances. And, like, in the audition breakdown, before the roles were even ours, like,
Yes.
it was to everyone auditioning, do not copy. Which is, I think at first you're like, wait, what? How else am I supposed to do this? But then it's so much more, like, creatively fulfilling and liberating to be able to come in, like, with your own ideas and opinions about the character and, like, have that, being able to take those creative, like, liberties to do that and, like, give them a new voice and a new look and everything. Like, even just, like, I was shocked even when they wanted me to be blonde. I was like, but she's redhead in the film. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, you want her blonde? Like, but, like, even just, like, little touches like that, I feel that those were really strong, and, like, even that just separates from the movie. So yeah, I'm glad. We're very thankful we got to
I didn't
have
realize
some.
she was a redhead.
Well, it's like auburn, I should say.
Oh,
Not
okay,
really.
yeah.
Maybe it's dark brown. I don't know.
I don't know either.
You definitely don't know.
So it's interesting because there is something at once universal about people of this particular age
Yeah.
in this particular kind of situation where it's like, you know, the future leaders of America or whatever. but the story itself is hundreds of years old. Tell me a little bit about playing this very specific, 2024 version of characters, archetypes that go back so many hundreds of years.
Such a good question and point, because we're actually, what we've been saying about this is, like, this show is set in, like, this timeless present. I'm for one, I'm so glad that our showrunners decided not to really incorporate things like TikTok or, like, even just, like, being on our phones. Like, they wanted our characters to be
In this sort of timeless present.
yeah, and, like, not and just not on our phones as much as possible. Like, if we had to make a phone call as the character, fine, but, like, they didn't want us, like, texting a lot. Like, even if we were just waiting for the character to another character to come into the scene, like, they would rather me reading a book than, like, texting on my phone. Like, they wanted it to be...
Takes the emphasis away from the actor.
Absolutely.
And you're, rather than focusing on someone's performance, you're focusing on what's happening on someone's screen, which you can do any time of the day.
But it was great because it's, like, it's set in modern day, but still has those elements of, like a story that's been around for hundreds of years. So, like, I think that they were really smart to make a point of that, to not modernize it too much that it loses its, like, it's what the story really is and where it comes from. Exactly.
And it's also, like, an incredible and rare opportunity because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, there's 7 archetypes that we can't really escape, 7 core archetypes. And this is a world that really focuses on just one of them. For the main part, all about gaining power.
Right.
And it's an incredible opportunity to be able to play with that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well said. And phones, phones are for sex tapes.
Yes, they are.
That's it.
Yes.
And that's it in our show.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
The little kink, little fetish.
That's it.
Thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to see what happens in season 2 because this ride is just getting started. Boy, oh boy, I'm excited.
Thank
Thank you
you
so much. Appreciate it.
that.
Pleasure doing business with you.
It will be.